How's it going, YouTube? So today I made a video. A lot of people have been requesting it to go over the new Xbox One controller and give my overall impressions and review it. So as you guys can see, it looks very similar to the 360 model. It has the overall shape and the button layouts are very similar, but they have made some changes and they said that they've improved it and made 40 improvements to it. Some are big and some are small. But one of the big ones is the D-pad. The D-pad is vastly improved. I really like it. It's lowered down instead of having a big hump on it like the 360 did. Feels more. You feel like you have more control over it. I really like it. And then right here, if I can focus in on the sticks, it has the grip on there, so you get more control over it. I don't know if it's gonna focus, but you can take my word for it. It helps a lot, so it's better for FPS games. And the sticks are actually a little bit smaller, so that's good and bad. They fixed like the dead zones, so there's like basically like no dead zones where you move your sticks, so that's good. And yeah, okay, so there you go. I think it's focused. I don't know, but they're really good. Just take my word. And they also went for like a matte finish instead of having it glossy. So I've noticed that you get less fingerprints on here, which is a good thing. And it feels really good. It feels like a premium controller. So then after that, we're gonna go over to the buttons. Very similar to the 360 model. They may have got a little change, but not really noticeable. They work just the same. And then they have, instead of having start and select, they have menu right here, and this is like I don't know what it's called. It's like where you switch between like snap features and different things in the OS. But you can also use it for like different buttons depending on what the developer uses it for. But they also raised and moved the start button, like the Xbox One, to go back to your home page and so on. They moved it up, and it actually is a button. Some people think it's like touch sensitive or something like that, but it actually is a button. So there it is. And then if you pre-order it, it says you get your day one to 2013. But if you just go out there and buy a controller, you won't get that. So it's just a little thing that rewards you. If you go down here, this is where you plug in your mic so you can communicate. And it does come with a mic when you get your Xbox One. So if you flip it around to the back, you notice that there's no big hump where the batteries go. Instead, if you pop that open, it goes right in there. So that's improvement, but I would like to see them include like what PS4 has, where you can just charge it up instead of paying like $20 for the plain charge kit. If you look on the back, if you do buy a plain charge kit, you'll have the thing where you plug it in, the micro USB, so you can charge it. You can also use one right now, and it'll create a wired controller if you prefer that. This is your sync button, and then they made some changes with their buttons and their triggers. The triggers feel more like you're supposed to hold them. It feels more natural. They've also put impulse triggers, which is another big thing. So when you like play Forza, you can really feel it accelerate and brake. And when you go off the track, you can feel the difference between that. And I haven't tested that myself, but a lot of people say it feels really good, and you just have to feel it for yourself to understand it, which I'm gonna be getting the game for Christmas, so I'll let you know by then. And then also, when you play like Battlefield or COD, or if the developer makes it work for it, you can feel the trigger, you can feel the recoil, coordinate different guns that you use. So there's my little overview of the controller. I rate it really high, probably a little bit higher than the Xbox 360. I do prefer it over Sony's controller because the main reason I like it is because the DualSticks are not parallel to each other. So there's my review. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if this helped you and you like what I did, and I'll see you next time.